Hey, what's up? My name is John Samuel, and I'm here with Amber Norman today. And I'm so excited to talk to Amber about her and her story and, the work that she's doing. So, what's up, Amber? How are you?
Hi. Hey, everybody. I'm doing wonderful. Glad to be here with you, John.
No, I'm excited to have this time with you. You know, Amber, do you think you can just share a little bit about kind of your background and, who you are?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So, Amber Norman, I am 100% blind with no light perception. I started my journey about 4 years ago after graduating from a criminal justice program. I went completely blind, kind of set my feet on a different path. Ran into the CTC ABLE program through DSB counseling. And they kind of noticed that I was really good with navigating the desktop and internet navigation. And I just kind of had like a natural inclination to assistive technology and using my screen reader and my keyboard. So they recommended me to the Abler program, which I completed successfully and am now in their internship at this present moment.
Awesome. And so, Amber, you mentioned the CTC. What was the CTC?
That is the Career Training Center, and that is a part of the Governor Moorhead Center, but it's kind of not related. It's for people like me who are looking to further their skills as a visually impaired individual in the world of work and school. So, yeah, I got a
Okay.
few skills there in assistive technology, braille skills, career development, and things like that.
And so you mentioned like how you were in school, you graduated, and then you lost your sight. You know, that's hard. Graduating and kind of starting your new path is hard for anyone, but then you add in the vision loss. You know, what was it that kind of drove you to be like, all right, I gotta, you know, pick it up, get into the CTC, the Career Training Center, and just start getting at it? What was it that kind of drove you to do that?
Wow, that's a great question. I would have to say just still wanting to be a part of my community and be a part of the world that I'm in, not wanting to be isolated and not wanting to quit life so early on, you know? That was my
Mhm.
main motivation is that it's so much life left to live. I can't just stop here.
For sure. No, I totally can
Yeah,
empathize with you, right? There is so much life. There's
absolutely.
so much, you're just, you're beginning your career and vision loss doesn't mean life's over, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. And so, and I love that. And you talk about kind of your journey from the Career Training Center to then to Abler. But even at Abler, you took a you went through the upskilling program. Can you
Yes.
talk about that experience before you kind of got into the core function of the program?
Absolutely. Milestone two is what, about a year ago? So let me try to refresh my memory here. Upskilling allowed me to navigate so much more efficiently than I was able to at the time.
Hmm.
When I came to the program, I had very little knowledge navigating general desktop navigation and general internet navigation. Also, very little um, experience sending and receiving emails, attaching things to those emails, um, creating documents and formatting documents in Word, and all the other functions that come alongside with Word and Excel and just Microsoft Office in general. So upskilling was all about being able to work more efficiently, being able to turn in those assignments that are required of us during the milestones to come, and being able to work more quickly and get assignments turned in on time. So that was all about honing our skills as navigators and learning how to create those folders on the desktop to be able to access more easily when you have to pull out an assignment or even save an assignment, you know. So it's all about organization and being organized, learning how to be organized through milestone two, which was upskilling,
Yeah.
definitely helped me be a lot more successful through the program.
I love to hear that because I truly believe in the milestone to the upskilling program because I think no matter where you are in terms of your skill level, I think there's a lot that you can learn there, right? When it comes to
Absolutely.
organization and to set you up for success in the future milestones and also in the career. And so,
Absolutely.
who do you think would be a good fit for the upskilling milestone?
Anyone, anybody joining the program, anybody coming into the program, should definitely, in my opinion, take milestone two. Because when you think you know it all, there's always something that you could know better or learn more of.
Yeah, so true. And so, kind of thinking about the next stages, what was it about digital accessibility that drove you down a career that way?
Well, being visually impaired and running into so many obstacles as I try to live my life. And I'm like always wishing, oh wow, I wish I could do something about this. You know?
Yeah,
So finding out that there's actually something that I can do about it, one component or element at a time, was amazing for me. And it's so, so gratifying, so
yeah,
rewarding.
yeah.
Yes,
I think you're right. I mean, I often talk about how there's so many transferable skills that we learn in digital accessibility that,
absolutely.
especially as individuals with visual impairments, we come
Hmm.
across a lot of obstacles or barriers when we're navigating a site. And to be able to understand what is an accessibility issue versus a
Yes,
usability issue is a very important dis like a distinction because
absolutely.
allows you to communicate what those issues are to folks in,
Yes,
to say this is the issue and
yes.
rather than throwing your hands up.
And being able to recognize and know what the expected behavior of this component
Right.
is supposed to be versus what it is, and what's
Yes.
going wrong here. So that was valuable skills, valuable information to learn and to have.
Yeah. And so, I mean, you're a unique case because you actually have been doing two internships at the same time.
Yes, that's
And so
right.
can you talk about, what you're doing right now and what you're wrapping up and how that experience was?
Absolutely. So I did actually have the very rare opportunity to work two internships at one time. I started off with you guys through Ablr with a 24-week internship as a digital analyst. Amazing. You guys have throughout the internship, you guys have crafted my testing analyst skills, being able to manually test the web page more efficiently, um, being able to write details on those issues, being able to call them and understand as I mentioned before, the expected behaviors of components, and a really major skill that I am actually using in my internship through actually Lenovo, user experience and user workflows. So I'm able to kind of take the skills as I learn them and use them in the internship with Lenovo, which is 12 weeks, which I'm actually wrapping up. This is my last week with Lenovo. So
Congratulations.
thank you so much. And it's been a huge success. And I have used there was nothing that I haven't learned through Abler that I was not able to use with Lenovo. So it's been major, major in my success with Lenovo.
That's awesome. And so as you start to think about, you know, your next steps, what were some things that, real key learnings that you gained from, working with, Logan and the job development team to be able to prepare you for your job search? What are some things that you think that would be really important for others to understand um,
Oh
that you
my
learned?
goodness. Me and Logan have this joke. I
Hmm.
I call him Van Helsing because he's like he's gonna go slay the monsters and he's gonna bring them to us and he's conquering them and he's bringing them to us and I'm like Logan is the go-getter. Like he has been so essential to our development as interns, as cohorts throughout this program. He has helped us develop interviewing skills, helped us with our speech. Some of us have been a little nervous, helped us kind of relax as we go through the interview. He's helped
Hmm.
with resumes. We've created LinkedIn profiles and we've kept them updated and, on point for possible employees. employers, excuse me.
Yeah.
Um, hey, there's nothing that Logan can't do. Building connections, sending out our resumes, sometimes without our permission, but that's okay. And yeah, that's funny because he actually sent my resume to Lenovo behind my back. And best thing that's ever happened to me. So,
That's
he's
awesome.
like, I'm going to make sure you guys succeed. And nobody wants it more for you than our friends here at Abler.
That's awesome. And so as you start to think about your career, what's next for you? What are you looking for?
Oh
What are
man,
your hopes?
the big question, huh?
hmm
Well, ultimately, I'm all about AI and the future. So I want to see a day come where you and I can actually get in one of those self-driving cars and go where we intend to go. So if I could be a part of making that happen, hey, that's what I want to do.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Aim big and and I'll be the first one lined up to get one of those cars.
Yes.
So, I love it. So,
Absolutely.
Amber, as you think about, advice and guidance that you give to other people who may be considering the Abler program, what would you tell them?
Hmm. Well, the first thing I would say is definitely start sharp. And I know you guys heard me say that before. It's like one of my favorite things. Like, start with all expectations in mind. Be ready to conquer anything that comes your way. Use every resource. It's going to be valuable for your progression through the program and through the internship. Um, use the valuable feedback that you get from the people around you. Um, stay engaged, stay interested, remain pivotal because things do change. And finish strong. Start sharp and finish strong.
I love it. I
And
love
one
it.
more, one more, one more. If you stay ready, you never have to get ready. I'm done.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. I think that's
Yes,
good advice for anyone, right?
absolutely.
And
Thank
so,
you.
yeah. And I think, as we kind of come up to October and National Disability Employment Awareness Month, what does NDEAM mean to you?
It means that people like me get a chance at being being made, put in the spotlight, kind of shining the light on normalizing what it looks like for people like us to re-enter society, rejoin the work world, rejoin, you know, um, our communities and contribute
Yeah,
to each and every one of those things. That's what it means to me that we get a chance to scream it to the top of our lungs, like we're here and this is what we do.
awesome. No, I love it. I mean, we're so defined often by what our profession is, what our job is, right?
Absolutely.
But
Yes.
sometimes I feel like as someone with a visual impairment, we are defined by our blindness, not by what we do. And
Often true.
and that's really what drives me to want to make this change, right? To help, you know, uh, create pathways for employment because if somebody wants to have a job, they should have that right.
Yes. Yes,
So,
absolutely. Absolutely.
and Rob, I'm just so thankful that you allowed us at Abler to be part of your journey. And
Wow.
I know you're going to go so far in that AI autonomous vehicle. And you know, we just want to hold on to the your coattails because you're going far and fast.
Yes,
So
wow. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys there at Abler. You guys have been essential in my progression through all of this.
thank you. We're so proud of you and just love to see your growth. And no, we're just so excited. So thank you so much for taking the time to chat.
Yes. Thank you guys. This was great.